It looks like he's even demonstrated that us tonight, carrying the ball on at least 3 occasions, picking up substantial yardage.
But right here is a big play for the Bulldogs. It looks like they're going to line up in power football pistol formation, saying, if you want it, come and take it.
4th down and 2.
4th down and 2. Sabia in motion, the extra blocker, the handoff to Jonathan as he runs right into the teeth of the defense. He squirrels a little bit around and dives and extends. It looks like he has enough for the 1st down. Let's see where the refs mark this ball, Marcus.
Yeah, from where he came out of the pile and managed to place the ball down, Mr. Brandon Scott looked like he had it, but of course it's where it's marked. I believe they're going to have to bring out the chains on this one.
And they are. The referee signaling a referee timeout. Let's see where the chains of love are going to be here. Rick was in Austin tonight, but there's nowhere I'd rather be on a Friday night than here under the lights.
You have to admit, I kind of appreciated his effort to reach for every single additional yard. Brought back a little bit of ideas back when Walter Payton used to play, where he used to reach out for every extra single yard he get because he knew how important it was on this 4th and 2.
And that's going to be a Bowie Bulldog 1st down. Very nice job by Brandon Scott, ladies and gentlemen. Number 20, don't you forget it, and I won't either. Brandon Scott making a very good play to get that 1st down for the Bowie Bulldogs.
That's big-time football right there. You have to imagine they went for it on a second 4th and down attempt and 4th and 2.
But not only that, what it establishes emotionally for this Bowie Bulldog offense, they lined up. They said, you want that ball? You got to take this ball from us. And they said, you're not getting it here. The running game starts again. This time, Dash Harris to the outside, to the 15. He's going to be wrapped up, but not after another big Bowie Bulldog 1st down. Nice job by the Dash. Dante Harris lining up at quarterback on that one.
Absolutely. You can see his skills there. He wrapped up the football in preparation for the hit. He took it. Was able to gain a couple extra yards after that, but at no time was he willing to turn over that ball. After you pointed out, such an emotional 4th down stand.
That's going to give this team a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence knowing that they can push around this Midway defense. It's going to bring up 1st down and goal from an inside the 15 for the Bulldogs. The first red zone trip for the Dog Show here tonight.
Excellent job on the behalf of the offensive coordinators and the coach to really give the offensive team an opportunity to shine, showing them that you have faith in them and giving them the opportunity to show what they can do in 2 4th down situations in the first half already.
Well, then again, you can almost take that in almost in any aspect of life. Sometimes all you need is a chance, and when you get that chance, to make the most of it, and that offense definitely did it right there. Dash Harris still in at quarterback for the Bulldogs here as we await their first play from inside the red zone. Trips to the right-hand side. Harris is going to keep it on the keeper. He has a little bit of running room, but it's quickly shut down. He only looks like he's going to get about a gain of about 3 yards on the carry. And Robbie Dickey is going to be entering the game once again for the Bulldogs after the Dante Harris experiment leaves the field. But nice job by the Dash, making his presence known on both sides of the ball so far here tonight. 2nd down and goal. No, it's actually 2nd down and 8. They have a chance for a 1st down if they can get to the 3. Shotgun formation as Subia comes across from his tight end position, lined up on the left. There's the fake to Brandon Scott. Makes a good block to throw over the middle in a very tight window. Ball's incomplete. And Dickey put that one right on a frozen rope, Marcus.
Yeah, not much opportunity. They pushed him out of the pocket pretty early. A nice pickup block by one of our offensive backs there. Yeah, picked him up, but didn't give him enough time for the receivers to get open.
No, it was those coverage pressures as the coverage was completely dropped back into the end zone. But I think you can make the argument that number 10, Mac McGarris, should have had that one caught. It just takes a little bit more concentration as it's going through the hands of defenders. But a very good throw by Robbie Dickey. Perfectly on the rope. Hopkins out of motion, lines up wide to the right. Dickey lining up. He's going to be rushed. Spins out of one. Still in trouble. He's going to be brought down. A huge sack by the Midway Panthers on that one. Dickey could have tried to throw that one away. He just got completely wrapped up. And it's a big loss of yards. I can't even calculate it that fast, Marcus.
Looks like they're marking that one on the 20 for now, which means that's going to be a loss of approximately 14 yards.
And that would have made a very easy field goal for Cobb Cáceres as he's already missed his first attempt here tonight.
That is going to put up a challenging amount of yardage for him to be able to try and put it through the uprights to
You're
put them
looking
on the
at
board.
a 39-yard field goal for Cáceres here as he's lined up on the left hash mark. There's the snap. It's good. The kick is up. It has the distance, and it is good. So a big kick by Kyle Cáceres, but definitely wasted field position as they're so close to the end zone. But the Bowie Bulldogs are finally on the scoreboard with the Midway Panthers. The score here at Midway Panthers Stadium, the Panthers 7 and your Bowie Bulldogs 3.
You have to be optimistic about some of the things you saw on that set of downs, including the leg on the kicker and the arm of Dickey as he came out. He looked fresh. I appreciated their snaps directly to Dante Harris, and he managed to pick up some yards in the middle of the field, which hopefully we're seeing a little bit of degradation on the side of the Midway Panthers middle and front line.
Well, yes, it looks like that Bowie Bulldogs offense is starting to wear out that Midway Panthers defense as they were starting to run that ball right up the middle in any gap that they please. But that didn't net the results that they were looking for. And it's just one of those things that happens. But it looks like the Bulldogs have set the tone for the rest of this game for their team as they were able to convert on that big fourth down. You would have liked to have ended that with a touchdown, but you'll take the points forward, especially here on the road.
Absolutely. I do have to say, in agreement with you, Smash, that it did come away with more of a disappointing total than what we were hoping, but it is nice to see the points on the board.
10:01 remaining to go in the first half of play. Thank you for tuning in with us here tonight on the Quarterback One Radio Network. The Smash, Justin Simmons, along with Marcus Kirkham, bring you the live play-by-play action here in Hewitt, Texas at Midway Panthers Stadium. Kyle Cáceres gets set to kick off after the field goal attempt was good. A very long, booming kick, and it's going to be fielded deep in the end zone. And rightfully so, very smart. He takes the knee. So Midway can take the ball out at their own 20-yard line.
That was an excellent kick by the kicker there, putting him deep within their own Panthers end zone, not giving him an opportunity to step out, not giving the special teams an opportunity to get back in this. As we've seen, it looks like our Bowie Bulldogs defense is really stepping it up. We're looking for some great big plays from them again.
You can never discount the importance of your special teams, and a player like Kyle Cáceres, that big leg gives some really bad starting field position for the opposition. First down spread formation, the handoff to B.J. Kelly up the middle, and the Bulldogs shut that down pretty quick. Will Hopkins on the stop once again, coming across from his defensive end side, along with the inside linebacker, number 14, Double J, Jeremy Jackson. Clark Shellhorse in the game now. Me Berry taken out. There's the snap, the run up the middle once again. And who it is, Big Willie style, Will Hopkins on the stop. That's about his fifth tackle tonight, I have to say, Marcus. I'm not really quite sure off the top of my head. Along with number 14, Double J, Action Jackson.
It shows him actually, Mr. Will Hopkins, getting a good snap off the ball. Looks like he's lined up against a defender that's a little bit smaller than him. They have shown double coverage on him, but it doesn't quite seem to be stopping him.
It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. There's the direct handoff to the quarterback as he tries to get to the outside. Direct snap to the running back, folks. You can understand where I get a little confused with all these no-huddle offenses. That was number 33 on the carry, Dechar Greer, for the Midway Panthers, and he's going to have enough for a Panthers first down.
Looks like Brendan Smith and Will Hopkins both managed to get a hand on the runner. It didn't look like either of them intentionally brought him down, but he lost his footing as he sweeps around the left side. Big chance on their part. They brought three people against Hopkins as he lined up and managed to pick up all of those.
Hey, man, it's Big Willie Hopkins world, and we're just, passing on through. Taking on about three blockers on every play. There's the screen, a flat out to the wide receiver, and it's going to be another big gain for the Midway Panthers.
Looks like they might have picked up the first down on that one.
Jordan Darling completes that pass, number 26, Gary Good, and it was good for another first. No, they're actually going to mark him out of bounds a little bit before the first down marker.
He must have had a foot that stepped out of bounds on that screen pass to the left that we just weren't able to see.
Well, now the Bulldogs are switching defensive formations once again. There's been numerous times that we've seen 4 down linemen, and then they revert down to 3 down linemen. It looks like we're going to see 4 down linemen here again. And Shellhorse is still in the game, along with Clark. And no, it looks like they go with a 3 down lineman and 4 linebackers, and still not exactly the formation for this particular one, as it took advantage of the natural hole that's left by that defense. And it's going to be another first down as number 92, Brendan Berry, the senior defensive end for the Bulldogs, makes the stop. And we have an injured player here on the field for the Bulldogs, and this does not look good, folks. If my eyes are not deceiving me, that would be number 60, Will Hopkins.
No, it looks like that one's actually number 50, Ryan Taylor. I do apologize to cut you off there, Smash. I have a better view of this one. Looks like he might have gotten a stinger, his bell rung. He is moving on the field, and that's what we like to see. I'd like to take a moment here, if I may, to actually give a little bit of appreciation to both the Panthers and the Bulldogs as they take a knee on behalf of this injured player. It's always nice to see that kind of sportsmanship. It's something you come to expect here with Texas football.
Definitely so, Marcus, and it looks like he's pretty good. Looks like you're right. He probably just got a stinger. Luckily, it's not a head injury, but it's on that shoulder as he runs off the field, and he's moving that shoulder. And I know I've taken a few hits playing rugby for the Aggies and playing high school football myself, and I remember taking shots, and as other people could probably remember, it doesn't feel good. That burning sensation goes all the way to your fingertips, and you start wondering what the heck just happened to you. It's first down and 10 from the Midway Panther 45-yard line. There's the play-action pass. Darling going to go deep in one-on-one coverage. He has a wide receiver, and it looks like he got it, both feet in bounds, and they're going to say, yes, it was. Another huge pass as Darling takes advantage of the one-on-one coverage once again.
Looks like they're going to mark that one at about the 17.
And it looks like the man on the reception, Hunter Jarman, is going to be paying for it as he looks like he has a very serious hip flexor as he comes limping off the field. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Shotgun formation once again. Flags come out early. That can mean only one thing, and it's usually either a legal motion or a false start.
I have to imagine on that one the way it was looking is it might have been a false start.
Well, let's see what you imagined if it's correct. And no, they're going to call offsides or encroachment against the Bowie Bulldogs. I didn't see what happened there, Marcus. Last time I checked, you're more than welcome to go into the neutral zone and step back just as long as you're there before the ball is snapped.
Yeah, it looks like they were threatening with that blitz with the linebackers coming up, putting their feet well within the gray area of the field between the two teams. It's like he might have just been caught threatening.
I know Kirk Clark is asking what happened there, too, because he didn't exactly know either. Pistol formation for the Panthers as they try to draw them off sides with the hard cadence. And they just aren't able to do it, so they reset with the audible. Twins to the right-hand side. It's a bad snap as the Bulldogs are there for the fumble. The ball is still loose. Fumble risky, and it's recovered by the Bowie Bulldogs at their own 40-yard line. Just like that, when you thought that there was going to be given a gift, and that the Midway Panthers were going to be able to recover, Bowie Bulldogs do not stop on the play and play whistle to whistle, and they come up with a big fumble recovery.
Looks like it was number 5 on that fumble.
The dashing one pick tonight, a fumble recovery, and a good play at quarterback. Dickey in shotgun formation, throws to the flat. Magera on the reception. He's going to break a tackle spin move as he's getting hit. The ball comes loose once again, but they're going to go ahead and whistle him down. No, they're not. They're going to say it's a turnover, and just like that, Midway has the ball all over again. I can't believe it, Marcus.
Just the back and forth of plays. You never know what quite took place here. I couldn't quite see exactly what happened. It looks like the ball was stripped and ripped as he was going down to the ground. You have to wonder if the ref was in the position to see if there was any on the ground, but from all aspects, it looks like that might have been the correct call.
And this is really bad for the defense of the Bowie Bulldogs as they don't get a chance to rest after being on the field for so many plays. It might not be hurting them here, but it's going to hurt them much later on in the game. Number 3, Raylan Mays coming in to play some defense here tonight. And he almost stumbles in the backfield. The running back, B.J. Kelly is the move to the 25. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds, but there's another penalty flag on the field. Let's see what the call is going to be. Could have been holding as the wide receiver